إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله أما بعد. I took a long sujood, right? Long sujood. I was focusing on following the sunnah to make dua because that's the closest, as Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said, to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala when you are in sujood. It means you are so humble to put your head on the ground, and the more humble for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the closer you are to Him. When you are humble, He puts you up. When you put yourself up, He puts you down, subhanahu wa ta'ala. So humble people are close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So sujood is a place of humbleness, where Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said, make dua, take advantage of it in dua. A good friend of mine, his name is Ibrahim, he came and told me that he has a good friend of his, and his name is Adib. And this Adib, his name is beautiful. A man with good manners. That's what Adib means. He missed someone important, as good as the mother or the father, or even more important, called grandmother. Passed away. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to have mercy on her and to make it easy on him and on the family. Also yesterday, the day before at night, I received a text from one person, and he tells me that my father, Javed Siddiqui, passed away just now. This brother, I know him very well. He has a small shop in Arlington, shawarma. And all the kids, the Muslims and all that, they go there. And he's so friendly, mashallah. Smiling, happy. He gives extra stuff here and there for the kids when they go. My children used to go there a lot, used to like it a lot. MashaAllah, very respected person to himself. He doesn't bother anyone, doesn't harm anyone. He had cancer. I visited him. First time he did. And subhanAllah, shockingly, I asked some of the people that I thought they know where he is at last week, and I wanted to go and visit him again. I don't know if he's out, I don't know if he's still there, but nobody knew him, or nobody led me to him. He turned out that he's in McKinney Hospital, not in Arlington. But subhanAllah, when you receive someone that you're with him, and you're sitting with him, and all of a sudden you're not there, they're not there. It's hard. So when you think of death, you don't think of death as just something, someone just died. You think about something I was just with, I talked with, and I lived with, and I played with, and all of a sudden they're not there. You see their picture, but they're not there. You talk to them, they don't answer you. And then you think about death yourself. You're saying, tomorrow I'm going to be like that. Tomorrow, I'm going to die too. So what kind of life is this? What you are here for? Look at what you do. Do you have an objective in your life? Do you really know what you're supposed to do? Are you expecting something when you go to the grave? Well, what's going to happen there? What's going to happen after that? What's your answers? Who is your Lord? Allah. Who's your religion? Islam. Who's your prophet? Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It's so easy to memorize that. But nothing comes from the tongue in the grave, it comes from the heart. Your heart transfers the information to your tongue and you speak. Your brain is not functioning there. What you lived on resides on your heart, and then it comes out on your tongue. It doesn't matter what people tell you. You can be listening to someone telling you what to say, it will not come out. What's in your heart comes out. So for someone who is not living Allah is my Lord, not living Islamic teachings, not following the Sunnah of Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, gonna fail the test for sure. You're not going to be able to answer, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in Surah Ibrahim, يُثَبِّتُ اللَّهُ الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا بِالْقَوْلِ الثَّابِتِ فِي الْحَيَاةِ الدُّنْيَا وَفِي الْآخِرَةِ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala affirms the hearts of the believers with the true answers and the true sayings in this life and in the hereafter. The scholar said that is the answer for when they ask you in the grave, who is your Lord? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala affirms your heart to say the right answers. So death is a reality, but it's not something, oh, someone died, okay, pray on him, go bury him and go back home and continue your life. Know that someday you're going to be in the same thing, the same place, and people are going to cry on you just like you cried on them. But the reality is a little bit more than that. It's where are you going to go? After you die, where are you going to go? Two ways. فريق في الجنة وفريق في السعير. A group in Jannah and a group in hellfire. No third. It's either this or that. You cannot say, oh, inshallah, I go. Inshallah doesn't work without action. You can say inshallah all you want. In fact, inshallah without action means you're arrogant. What is arrogance? You think highly of yourself. So when you say, when you're not doing anything, you say, inshallah, I'm going to Jannah, that means you're so arrogant, like you think you're going to Jannah. It's exactly like the person in Surah Al-Kahf. وَدَخَلَ جَنَّتَهُ وَهُوَ ظَالِمٌ لِنَفْسِهِ قَالَ مَا أَظُنُّ أَن تَبِيدَ هَذِهِ أَبَدًا. The story of those who were arguing, the person who has gardens, 2 gardens of everything, vines and palms, palm trees and such, and the other one who doesn't have anything. The arrogant one, the one who has, he keeps saying, oh, I have more money than you and more agriculture and more children and more wealth. You got nothing. And then he went to his gardens arrogantly and he said, I don't think this will ever go away. And I don't believe even in the day of judgment. And look at the arrogance. And if there is a day of judgment, I'm going to get even more than this. Wow. Look at the answer of his good friend. فَلَوْلَا إِذْ دَخَلْتَ جَنَّتَكَ قُلْتَ مَا شَاءَ اللَّهُ. The good word is coming and the bad word is coming. And instead of going there and being arrogant, you say, oh, I'm going to get better than that, and if I don't believe and I have more than you could have said, Allahumma barik, mashallah, alhamdulillah for all this blessing. I have it. When you see me, I don't have it and you have it. That's what you're supposed to say, alhamdulillah, that he blessed me. When you see someone sick, what do you say? Alhamdulillah alladhi afani mimma ibtala. I praise Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that he did not make me sick like he did to him. Same thing there. But the end result was what? وَأُحِيطَ بِثَمَرِهِ. His gardens crushed to the point he said, يَا لَيْتَنِي لَمْ أُشْرِكْ بِرَبِّي أَحَدًا. I wish that I have never associated partners or being arrogant and all that. We don't want to get to that level. We don't want to wish we live in. So when we talk about helping one another and talking about enjoining good and forbidding evil and talk about being sincere, it is things that needs to be rooted in your heart. It's part of your life. Always good in your mind. Always evil is out of your mind. Good suspicion of your Muslim brother and sister is always there. Bad suspicion, you try to find it as much as you can. You always see the good and feel good, and see the bad and feel bad. Always think before you say or do anything. Why am I doing it? For whom am I doing it? Is it really sincere, or I'm trying to show off, or I'm trying to put someone down? Why I say what I say and what I do what I... This is something that we always need to think about it and talk about it. It's not something that I want to give you this lecture and tomorrow go to sleep. No, I'm going to tell you about it tomorrow and after tomorrow and after tomorrow. That's the only way you can situate something and root it. When you have someone praying and everything, and when you put him in a critical situation in front of people, and you say, go ahead and pray here. No, but you know, I can pray. I pray when I get home, you know. No, it's okay here. You're so scared to pray, you're so scared to act, you're so scared to talk, you don't even know how to put things in perspective. Okay, I teach you how to make wudu, and I teach you how to make this, and you never really practice it. It's like, oh, why do I have to do tayammum? What is tayammum? And all of a sudden you have no water. Now you're going to start, I didn't know what to do. Well, I told you what to do, and you should have read about what to do. Imagine when someone doesn't want to pray because there is no water, and they have bottles of water full in the car. Are they thinking, we don't have any water, can I make tayammum? And I said, this 36 gallons of water you have in the trunk, what do you call that? Oh, haram, you don't want to waste that water. You don't want to waste it for wudu. Let Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept your salah or not accept your salah. That's for me to live on until I die. How silly. And then you have a bottle of water, you don't know how to budget that to make wudu with it. You pour it in both hands and it goes, I'm out of water, what should I do now? Habibi, you should do. Think, you know, what is the math for? When you start dividing and putting the quarter in here and a point here, okay, how you divide 10 divided by 2 is what? How many parts you have? How much water you need for this? What is required to have the wudu? What is a good wudu? Imagine this bottle of water, Prophet Muhammad ﷺ makes wudu from half of it. How? You need to know how, and you need to practice it. Don't wait until it's too late. My point is, take everything you read and think about it. Put it in real perspective. How does it work? Or does it work? Ask, read, talk, act. All of those things, it helps you. Wallahi, it helps you when you travel, it helps you when you sleep, it helps you when you're happy, when you're sad, and in particular death. Once you die, goodbye to your wudu, and goodbye to your salah, and goodbye to your friends, and goodbye to your laughter. You can laugh all you want now. You can have a smile all the time, whether we are talking about heaven or hell, but I guarantee you, in the grave, there will not be a smile except for the successful people. And I guarantee you, the day of judgment, the only smile you will have is when you receive your book in your right hand. And inshallah, you would receive your book in your right hand. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.